This is a short standalone video. As the beginning of the Clash song goes, this is a public service announcement. Some dingleberry decided to send me an anonymous, threatening letter. Okay, so here's the deal with if you're some kind of jackass and you're going to threaten someone anonymously, there's a couple things you should know. Most importantly, well, there's a couple things. First, if you're going to threaten someone with a fake legal demand, an anonymous fake legal demand, you need to make sure that you get the statute you're citing correct. Jackass, whatever you sent was for intangible. Intangible. That means things you cannot hold. Things like payments and intellectual property and crap like that. The thing that you wanted to look at was mechanics lien, which is tangible. That's things you can hold. To explain how mechanics lien works, if I take a bicycle and I go down to the bicycle shop and I say, hey, I need you guys to go through all this and rework it for me, and they say, sure, that's fine. And they go and they do all the work and they notify me, hey, your job is done. Come pick up your bike. And if I don't come in for 4 months from the time that they build me, all that bicycle shop needs to do is file a single-page form with the county and the state. It's kind of the same thing. It's a single-page thing. You can find it online on the government site, and it's basically it lays it out. This is the thing. This is the person who did this. This is the person whose bike this was. They haven't paid us since this date, and that's it. Mechanics lien. It's done. It's over, and the property changes hands from the person, myself, who brought the bicycle in, to the people who did the work, the bicycle shop. And that's it. It's very, very simple. So there's no crime involved at all, despite your copy and paste and typos. What is a crime is sending anonymous threatening letters through the mail. It's not only a crime, it's actually a federal crime. It carries, depending on the intent and this kind of crap and pretending to be a lawyer, it actually carries federal charge of consequences of potentially up to 2 years in federal prison. So that's something to be aware of. Now, this person tried very, very hard to basically sign anything. There was no name. The return address is my own address, except it says watch service customer YouTube. Okay, that's fine. They're trying to anonymize themselves. There's a thing, I worked in quick print for a really, really long time. There's a thing called machine identification code. Or it's also called steganography. So what it is, and machines have, copiers and printers have been doing this for decades. You may not know this, but every copier and printer leaves a tiny invisible code with all of the printing data on every page that it prints. Every single one. It's like EXIF data in a photograph. When the photograph was taken, where it was taken, what machine was taken with, the serial number of that machine, all that stuff. So this person was trying to be anonymous and trying to be clever to force me to do whatever jackass thing they wanted me to do. And they tried to hide their tracks. Well, the problem is their printer records everything. It recorded everything on these pieces of paper. So the name of the printer, the serial number of the printer, where the printer is physically located, the serial number of the printer, and that's all that information is rock solid. It can't be faked and it can't be stopped. So, and then the last thing is that, as I said, this federal crime. United States postal inspectors are really serious. They're really, really serious. The United States Postal Service, those inspectors, they have the highest conviction rate of any of the federal investigative services, period. They don't fuck around at all. They're real serious about this stuff. And so we're working with them, and it's going to be interesting. So whoever this idiot is, the postmark is from Greensboro, North Carolina, Piedmont Triad area. You might want to wear clean underwear, because who knows what's going to be happening here soon. So just be aware of that. You think you're anonymous, but you're not. And you think that what I'm doing is incorrect. What I'm doing is perfectly legal. What you're doing is incredibly illegal. And you're not anonymous. You're going to be found. So that should be fun. I've looked at all the customers I've dealt with in the Greensboro area, and there isn't anybody here currently in-house that has a job from Greensboro. I have previous customers from Greensboro, but they're all people that I've worked with repeatedly. So I don't know. Anyway, so public service announcement. Don't send anonymous threatening letters through the mail unless you want to have a conversation with agents of a federal government. Like I said, post office doesn't screw around. So we're looking forward to that. Okay. It's Thursday. Just for you regular other people who don't send threatening letters, tomorrow's going to be Friday, of course. And we're going to have our usual video with all of our other neat stuff going on. And that's it. If anybody's aware of some jackass talking online about sending threatening letters or rattling my cage or something else like this, and you want to help out with this public service announcement, drop me a line for any online posts or anything like that. It would make some people's work a little easier, and it would certainly make this even more fun than it already is. Okay, folks, thank you so much.